Multiplying the money that comes to you just by adjusting your thoughts and feelings. Sounds impossible? Well, thousands of people are already applying the law of attraction and seeing impressive results. The power to transform your financial reality is much closer than you think. The law of attraction isn't just some mystical theory, it's a principle that works quietly in your life every day. Everything you focus on, feel, and believe becomes part of your experience. And when it comes to money, the clarity and energy you put into your intentions make all the difference. We often believe that hard physical work is the only way to achieve wealth. But what most people don't realize is that the right mindset can open doors that once seemed locked. The law of attraction teaches that you don't have to struggle against the current. Instead, you can align yourself with the energy of abundance. What if I told you there are 7 foolproof steps that can speed up this process? They're practical, simple, and powerful techniques that, when applied correctly, can turn your thoughts into financial reality. These aren't magic formulas, but they are shortcuts to aligning your mind with prosperity. Get ready, because today you're going to learn how to direct your energy and your emotions to create a life of abundance. But pay close attention. It's essential to apply each of these steps consistently. Practicing just once won't cut it. The secret lies in repetition and emotional alignment. Stick with me until the end, because in the last step, I'm going to reveal a detail that almost no one talks about when it comes to the law of attraction. It might be exactly what's blocking money from flowing into your life. I'm sure you've never heard it explained this way. If you enjoy content about prosperity and want to attract more and more abundance into your life, go ahead and hit the like button now.
Step 1. Clearly define the amount and your financial goal. The first step is the foundation of this entire process, getting crystal clear on the exact amount you want to attract. It's not enough to just ask for more money, because that's a vague request. The universe responds to specific goals, much like a GPS needs an exact address to get you to your destination. Think about the difference between saying, "I want to earn more," and declaring, "I want to attract $10,000 by the end of this month." The second request is specific, measurable, and gives your mind a clear target. This clarity is essential for focusing your energy on what you truly want. A lot of people make the mistake of asking for abundance without defining what that actually means for them. For some, it might mean the freedom to pay off debts. For others, it could be traveling the world without worry. The more specific you are, the easier it is to align your emotions with that goal. To apply this step, grab a notebook and write down the exact amount you want to attract. Also, write down what that money will be used for. When you give your money a clear purpose, it gains even more power to manifest. The universe loves clarity and direction. Another important point is to avoid contradictory goals. It doesn't work to ask for $100,000 if, deep down, you believe you could never manage that kind of money. Your beliefs and your desires need to be in harmony for the energy to flow without any blocks. You can start with smaller goals, like attracting an extra $500 this month, and then increase them as your confidence grows. Every success will reinforce that the law of attraction is working, creating a positive cycle that expands your financial mindset.
Remember, this goal should always be in your sight. Write it on Post-it notes, put it on your mirror, in your wallet, or even set it as your phone's wallpaper. The important thing is that your brain is constantly reminded of the financial destination you've chosen. When your mind gets used to this goal, it starts working subconsciously to find opportunities. It's like turning on an internal radar that can spot situations you would have missed before. This is the power of clarity. It creates mental space for new ideas, connections, and even inspired actions that bring you closer to what you want. A simple adjustment in how you define your goal can radically change your relationship with money. Now that you know how to set your financial goal with clarity, get ready for the next step. It will show you how to align your emotions with the energy of money, creating a magnetic field that attracts prosperity. 3. Step 2. Align your positive emotions with the energy of money. Thinking about money is important, but feeling the money is the real secret of the law of attraction. Your emotions are like magnets. They attract experiences that vibrate at the same frequency. If you think about wealth but feel fear or anxiety, the universe understands that vibration as scarcity. That's why the second step is to learn how to align your positive emotions with the energy of money. When you feel prosperous, even before you have the desired amount, you are creating the perfect environment to attract prosperity. Emotions are like the glue that bonds your desires to reality. A powerful technique is meditation focused on abundance. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine yourself surrounded by money, opportunities, and financial freedom. Let the feeling of calm and security wash over you. This exercise changes your emotional frequency instantly. Another simple method is to use music that lifts your energy. Joyful sounds, prosperity mantras, or even that one song that makes you feel invincible can help reprogram your emotional state. The important thing is to connect your mind and heart to the feeling of abundance. It's also crucial to monitor your everyday thoughts. Whenever you notice feelings of lack, like fear of not being able to pay bills or frustration with debt, immediately replace them with a vision of prosperity. It's like changing the radio station to tune in to the right frequency.
You can strengthen this emotional alignment by creating what I call prosperity triggers. For example, you can hold a dollar bill and feel thankful for it, acting as if it's already multiplying. This simple gesture brings real emotion into the process, making your positive vibration even stronger. When your emotions are in sync with abundance, opportunities start to appear naturally. It might be a business idea, an unexpected invitation, or even money showing up from unlikely places. The universe responds to what you feel, not just what you ask for. It's also important to avoid negative conversations about money. Complaining about the economy, your salary, or your bills creates a vibrational field of scarcity. Instead, talk about possibilities, opportunities, and achievements, even the small ones. Your words shape your emotions and your reality. Aligning your emotions with your thoughts is like turning on a light that the universe can't ignore. This is the moment when your request stops being just a wish and becomes a vibrational command. It's like sending a clear message to the universe: I am ready to receive. With this step, you create the fertile ground for prosperity to grow. And now, with your emotions properly tuned, it's time to learn how to reinforce that energy with powerful words, financial affirmations. If your emotions shape your energy, your words shape your mind. Financial affirmations are short, positive statements in the present tense that help reprogram your subconscious to accept abundance as something natural. For example, saying, I am a magnet for money, or prosperity flows easily into my life, creates a new internal reality. Even if it feels strange at first, with repetition, your mind starts to believe it and act according to that truth. The secret is that your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between reality and imagination. It simply accepts what is repeated consistently. So by repeating affirmations every day, you are literally reprogramming your mind to vibrate at the frequency of wealth.
Create a list of affirmations that really resonate with you. Avoid generic phrases and choose ones that genuinely stir up emotion. Instead of just saying, I want to be rich, go for something like, I attract abundance and I use my money with wisdom and joy. To make them even more effective, repeat your affirmations out loud in the morning and right before bed.
These are the times when your mind is most receptive to new patterns. The more you repeat them, the more natural they will start to feel. Another great technique is to write your affirmations in a notebook every single day. This creates a physical record that strengthens the process even further. You can also stick post-it notes around your house or set phone reminders with positive phrases about money. It's important that your affirmations are always in the present tense, as if they're already true. Saying, "I will be rich," pushes it into the future and never makes it real. But saying, "I am rich right now," sends a clear message that prosperity already exists in your life. Affirmations also help to neutralize negative thoughts. Whenever a doubt or fear about money pops up, repeat your powerful phrases. Little by little, you'll notice your mind naturally starts to choose more positive thoughts on its own. Remember, words create worlds. By declaring wealth, you are planting seeds in the fertile soil of your mind. With patience and repetition, those seeds grow into real fruits of prosperity. This step will solidify your vibration with abundance even more. And in the next one, you'll discover how to turn these affirmations into mental images that activate the manifestation process even faster. Creative visualization. 5. Step 4. Visualize the prosperous life you desire daily. If affirmations put wealth into words, visualization puts wealth into pictures. This is one of the most powerful steps in the law of attraction because your brain can't tell the difference between something you've lived and something you've imagined with strong emotion. When you visualize intensely, your mind accepts it as real. The practice is simple. Every day, close your eyes for a few minutes and imagine yourself living the life you want. See yourself buying something you've dreamed of, paying your bills with ease, traveling without a worry, or celebrating a financial win. The more details, the better.
It's important to get all of your senses involved in the visualization. Imagine the colors, the sounds, the physical sensations, even the smells of the environment. If you want to attract a new house, feel the texture of the walls, smell the fresh paint, and feel the joy of walking through the rooms. Another secret is to add emotion. It's not enough to just picture it, you have to feel it. Experience the joy, the gratitude, and the confidence as if you were already living that reality. It's that emotion that sends the strongest message to the universe. You can make this practice even more powerful by creating a vision board with pictures that represent your financial goals. Put it somewhere you'll see it every day and look at it, reinforcing in your mind that it's already a part of your life. Many people who live in abundance today say that even before they achieved it, they could already see themselves in that reality. Creative visualization prepares your mind and your emotions to receive, helping you recognize opportunities when they show up. This technique also helps you stay focused. When challenges come up, visualizing your prosperous life reminds you of the destination, so you don't get lost along the way. It's like constantly recalibrating your mind's GPS. It doesn't matter if you start with just 5 minutes a day. The most important thing is consistency. With every repetition, you strengthen the vibrational field of prosperity, pulling that reality closer and closer to the present. Remember, the universe responds to what you feel and believe is real. If you see yourself as prosperous and are already living on that frequency in your mind, the external world has no choice but to align with it. And a powerful tool that makes this practice even stronger is gratitude. In the next step, you'll discover how being thankful for what you already have creates space to multiply your wealth. Step 5. Practice gratitude for the money and opportunities already present. Gratitude is like a magnet that multiplies what's already there.
When you give thanks, you're sending a message to the universe that you recognize abundance, even in the small things. And the result is simple. The universe brings you even more reasons to be grateful.
One of the most effective ways to put this step into practice is by keeping a financial gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things related to money or opportunities that you're thankful for. It could be your paycheck, a little money you saved, or even an unexpected discount. A lot of people think they should only give thanks when they achieve big goals. But the real key is appreciating what you already have. When you express gratitude for $20 you received, you're opening the door for $200, $2,000, or even $20,000 to come your way. What's more, gratitude shifts your emotional energy. Instead of feeling lack or scarcity, you start vibrating with abundance. This internal shift has an immediate effect on your energy field, attracting new financial opportunities. Practicing gratitude doesn't have to be complicated. You can silently give thanks whenever you use your money, even for small purchases. Instead of focusing on the expense, try thinking, "I'm grateful I have this money available to use for this." Another powerful exercise is to give thanks in advance for money that's on its way. When you do this, you create a feeling that the abundance is already real, which strengthens the law of attraction in your life. Gratitude also helps you stay patient. When you're thankful, you're less caught up in the anxiety of when will it arrive, and more trusting that the universe is working in your favor. This trust is essential for letting the process unfold naturally. You can even combine gratitude with visualization. Picture yourself receiving the amount you desire and give thanks as if it's already happened. This combination creates a very powerful energetic field for prosperity. Over time, being grateful becomes a natural habit. You start to see abundance everywhere, from finding a coin on the street to landing a major financial opportunity. This mindset is a real game changer in applying the law of attraction. Now that you've learned how to multiply what you have through gratitude, it's time to take another decisive step. Letting go of the beliefs that block money from flowing into your life. That will be the focus of our next topic.
Step 6. Let go of limiting beliefs about wealth. It doesn't matter how much you visualize, affirm, or give thanks if deep down you still hold on to beliefs that block money from coming to you. Many people grew up hearing things like, "Money is dirty," "Rich people don't go to heaven," or "You have to struggle to make a living." These ideas stick in your subconscious and act like invisible barriers. The first step to letting go of limiting beliefs is to identify them. Ask yourself, what comes to mind when I hear the word money? If feelings like fear, guilt, or distrust come up, it's a sign there's a block that needs to be addressed. A helpful technique is to write down all the negative phrases you've ever heard or repeated about money. Then, next to each one, write a new positive statement to replace that belief. For example, instead of "money causes problems," write "money brings freedom and new possibilities." It's also important to pay attention to how you talk about money in your daily life. Constantly complaining about bills or lack of money reinforces those negative beliefs. Try replacing the habit of complaining with a habit of declaring abundance, even when things are challenging. Another powerful practice is self-awareness. Whenever you notice a limiting thought, pause and ask yourself, is this really true? Is there any real proof that money is bad? Most of the time, these beliefs aren't based in reality. They're just ideas we picked up from others or from society. Replacing these beliefs has to come with real feeling. It's not enough to just repeat new words. You have to truly believe them. Really allow yourself to feel that you're worthy of receiving abundance and that money is a tool for good, not something to fear. It can also help to surround yourself with positive examples. Read stories about people who've built wealth in ethical ways. Watch content that focuses on abundance, and spend time with people who have a healthy, positive mindset about money. This reinforces the idea that prosperity is possible and within your reach. Remember, letting go of limiting beliefs is an ongoing process. These beliefs took years to form, so it's normal for them to resurface from time to time. But with consistency, you'll get better at recognizing them and replacing them with healthier thoughts. When you free yourself from these mental blocks, you make space for money to flow naturally into your life. What once felt impossible starts to happen almost effortlessly, like opening a dam that was holding back the flow of prosperity. Now that you've cleared these internal obstacles, you're ready for the final step, taking inspired action. This is what ties all the other steps together and turns your positive energy into real-world results.
Step 7. Take inspired action to attract new sources of income. A lot of people think the law of attraction is just about thinking and waiting for money to fall from the sky. But the truth is, the universe responds when you put yourself in motion. Action is the bridge that turns your thoughts and emotions into real-world results. Taking inspired action means following the signs, opportunities, and intuitive nudges that come up after you've aligned your mind and heart. It's different from acting out of desperation or pressure. This kind of action feels light, guided by a sense of certainty and excitement. For example, after visualizing and affirming your prosperity, you might feel a sudden urge to call someone, start a new project, or learn a new skill. When you follow through on these small steps, they can open surprising doors for your financial life. The universe communicates through coincidences, unexpected invitations, and ideas that pop into your head out of nowhere. When you're aligned, recognizing these signals becomes natural. The key is not to ignore them, but to take action at the right time, without overthinking or self-doubt. It's important to understand that taking inspired action doesn't mean working non-stop. It means acting with intelligence and purpose. One step in the right direction can be worth more than 100 actions taken without clarity or alignment. Another powerful tip is to regularly ask yourself, is this action moving me closer or further from the abundance I want? This simple question helps you filter your decisions and stay focused on your path to prosperity. Keep in mind that results aren't always immediate. Sometimes the universe is testing your persistence, but every inspired action creates a ripple effect that sooner or later leads to financial rewards. Taking inspired action also builds your confidence. The more you move toward opportunities, the more you realize you're capable of creating the life you want. This creates a positive cycle of courage, action, and prosperity. This final step shows that the law of attraction isn't about waiting, it's about co-creating your reality. You do your part, and the universe does its part. That partnership is what makes this process so powerful and life-changing. Now that you've completed all 7 steps, it's time to bring everything together with a final, inspiring message. In the conclusion, we'll recap the key points and reinforce how applying each one can multiply your prosperity. One of the most effective ways to put this step into practice is by keeping a financial gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things related to money or opportunities that you're thankful for. It could be your paycheck, a small amount you saved, or even an unexpected discount.
If you enjoyed these 7 steps and want to stay in the power of the law of attraction, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because every single week I share new techniques to help you transform your financial life. And that's not all. I've put together a special video for you in the card up above that will perfectly complement what you just learned and help you get results even faster. Go ahead and watch it now to continue your journey toward abundance.
A lot of people think they should only be thankful when they achieve big things, but the real key is to appreciate what you already have. When you feel grateful for $20 you received, you're opening the door for $200, $2,000, or even $20,000 to come your way. What's more, gratitude shifts your emotional energy. Instead of feeling a sense of lack or scarcity, you start vibrating with abundance. This internal shift has an immediate effect on your energy,
attracting new financial opportunities. Practicing gratitude doesn't have to be complicated. You can silently give thanks whenever you use your money, even for small purchases. Instead of focusing on the expense, try thinking, "I'm grateful I had this money available for this." Another powerful exercise is to give thanks in advance for money that's on its way. When you do this, you create a feeling that the abundance is already real, which strengthens the law of attraction in your life. Gratitude also helps you stay patient. When you're thankful, you're less caught up in the anxiety of when will it arrive, and more trusting that the universe is working in your favor. This trust is essential for letting the process unfold naturally. You can even combine gratitude with visualization. Picture yourself receiving the amount you desire and give thanks as if it's already happened. This combination creates a very powerful energetic field for prosperity. Over time, being grateful becomes a natural habit. You start to see abundance everywhere, from finding a coin on the street to landing a major financial opportunity. This mindset is a real game changer in applying the law of attraction. Now that you know these 7 foolproof steps of the law of attraction to multiply your money, you have a real roadmap to transform your financial life. Remember, each step is an essential piece of the puzzle, and together they create an incredible power for manifestation. To quickly recap, start by getting clear on how much you want to attract. Align your positive emotions with the energy of money. Repeat powerful affirmations. Visualize a prosperous life every day. Practice gratitude for both small and large wins. Let go of limiting beliefs. And finally, take inspired action. These aren't just habits, they're keys that reprogram your mind and tune your vibration to the frequency of abundance. When you apply them consistently, you'll notice changes not just in your cash flow, but in how you feel about prosperity itself. The most important thing to remember is that transformation begins within you. The external world is just a reflection of what you think, feel, and believe. If you want to see more wealth coming in, you first need to vibrate with wealth in your mind and heart. This isn't about waiting for miracles. It's about building, step by step, a prosperity mindset that naturally attracts new opportunities. The universe responds to your inner state, and when that state is abundance, the results are inevitable. Imagine where you could be in just 30 days if you apply these steps consistently. Imagine paying off debts with ease, investing in your dreams, and having the freedom to choose the life you truly want to live. All of this is within your reach. Starting today, make a commitment to practice at least one of these steps daily. Consistency is the secret to turning the law of attraction into a lifestyle, not just a momentary technique. Also remember that prosperity isn't just about money. It's a life filled with opportunities, experiences, and fulfillment. Money is just one of the ways the universe shows its abundance. So open yourself up to receive. Declare, feel, visualize, give thanks, release old beliefs, and take action. By doing this, you are sending a clear message to the universe. I am ready for abundance. And never forget, you are the creator of your reality. If you plant the seed of prosperity today, tomorrow you will harvest the fruits of a rich, free, and abundant life. The next step is in your hands, and the universe is ready to respond.